Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Oh, hey there, you guys. Today's day it's Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. It's 2:47 p.m. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to put my music on to get somewhere around here. Hey there, you guys. I'm about to do the reading for Aries for the month of May. This is for Aries, Sun, and Rising, or Venus. If you have any of these Aries placements in your chart, this reading could apply to you. But if the reading does not apply, please let it slide for another Aries out there, okay? As well as check your placements in your chart, because you could be acting out of another placement depending on what your chart is, okay? Now, this reading could be past, present, or near future, so you have to take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Mm. So sorry. Just over here, I try to get the music, but I just got a little bit of news about something else. I'm sorry. Look, if I feel a little unprepared, I'm so sorry, Aries. What happened was, you see, I'm over here at this guy's place, and he has this very nice memory foam mattress that I'm on right now, and this is his, and it's like this is like I've been so comfortable all day. I have not really moved. Like that's how I've been, just kind of like just in this very relaxed type of mood. And right before I was hold on, right before I was about to start shuffling, the first card that literally flew out was the Tower card. So I feel like definitely there could be something unexpected happening here, some sort of realization, or it's almost like someone's come to some like figuring something out here that's going to be very shocking. So the Tower card, you look at it, it's like there's like a piece missing from the middle tower, because I feel like it's like there's thunderbolts that came and like I don't know, took it out. I don't even know how to like describe this card. So I feel like that's how you could be feeling here. It's like you don't know how to describe this sudden, I don't know, epiphany or realization or some sort of unexpected thing that happened here. It's like you don't even know what to make of it. It took you by surprise. Well, all I have to say is make sure you trust your intuition, okay? I'm gonna leave that card out as the overall energy. I thought that Tower card was here for a reason. Okay. Hmm. Oh my god, that's a lot of swords. Okay, jeez. Well, we're for Aries, Sun, and Rising Venus for the month of May. Once again, I say the month of May, but it's really whenever you guys watch this, okay? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay. Oh, Aries, okay. This could go either way. That's what I'm feeling. This could go either way. But I could see this having potential to be cute. Okay, this could be cute. So let's get into this. First, the first card that popped out here was the Eight of Swords. So definitely, I feel like someone's stuck in their head, not being able to see a way out because it's a sort of mental prison. Yeah, some sort of mental entrapment. Not seeing a way, but really, it's like you look at this card. It's like if this woman wants to, she could take the blindfold off and like walk past these Eight of Swords that are like surrounding her, but it's like they're not enclosed in her. So it's like maybe someone feels like they're trapped, okay? But I feel like whatever they feel trapped about, it's because of maybe some sort of ending that happened with the Ten of Swords, some sort of backstabbing, betrayal, or just a painful ending here that makes someone feel like maybe that they can't see a way out because of some sort of painful ending here. Because once again, it's like whoever this person was dealing with, Aries, whoever you were dealing with, I feel like they were in the Seven of Swords energy. It's like someone was definitely was doing something sneaky, like someone was doing something that was doing shady stuff behind the scenes, in the dark. That I feel like they were trying to throw stones and hide their hands. Yeah, but I feel like it definitely could be you though, could have been dealing with someone like this around you who tried to backstab and betray you because they were. I feel like this person could have betrayed you because like they were secretly like competing with you, as I'm hearing. But it doesn't have to be that. It's just someone who just for some reason was like working behind the scenes the entire time to backstab. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe that's what has you stuck in your head. Is maybe you are stuck in your head about some sort of backstabbing or betrayal, or maybe some sort of painful ending from someone who you thought you could trust. See, so this could be like one of your friends, maybe, or someone who's just close to you, who was actually able to put these 10 swords in your back. Yeah, it has to be someone who's pretty close to you and stab you 10 times. Okay, so maybe I said you could be stuck in regards to maybe who this person is. Maybe you guys don't even know who this person is that's backstabbing and betraying you. I'm getting here with the the Four of Cups being present. It's like I feel like you're definitely taking the time out to meditate, or it's being definitely highly recommended. Let me turn the meditation music up. Yeah, but it's definitely like being recommended that you guys like take the time out to really reflect, meditate. Or maybe the that fourth cup that's above this woman's head is like maybe so you can get the actual thing that you do desire. So I feel like maybe you do have options, but it's like you don't like any of these options. Okay? And I feel like maybe this could be you guys embodying this Empress energy here. Okay? This is Empress energy is like the queen of all queens in the tarot. This because usually people say this is a Taurus and Taurus or Libra energy, but this is someone who embodies all these feminine energies. Okay, so it could be the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This also could be someone who I feel like could be either a wife or mother for you here, Aries. But if not, I say you're dealing with like a wife or a mother or a baby mama or someone who you view as this empress who's like, the queen of all queens. And so this could be you embodying this energy where I feel like you're starting to value your peace, starting to value like, yourself more, put like adding more value to yourself. So therefore it's like, that's what the Four of Cups is like. This person's like taking time out. Like I said, they have options, but it's like they know their worth. That's what this Empress is. It's a woman who knows her worth, or a masculine in the feminine energy who knows his worth, who doesn't want to end up with this Ten of Swords situation again. That's what they're trying to prevent. So that's why maybe they are being more, more thoughtful in regards to their time, their energy, their choices, the people that they surround themselves with. I feel like that's definitely what you're being called here to do at this time, Aries. If this isn't a divine feminine you're dealing with, this could be you embodying this feminine energy where you're tapping more to your feminine side. You're listening more to your feelings, your intuition. That's what the Empress is. The Empress is like the divine feminine energy. The feminine is usually in control of her emotions and knows herself, which is why she's always sitting down because she's not gonna move unless she feels like her heart is calling her to do it, unless she feels like something is worthy of her time, money, and energy. So I feel like that's what you could be doing right now. It's kind of like me, how I'm lounging here and I'm so comfortable. I haven't really moved until like I said I'm even like haven't cooked yet. Well, I cooked breakfast. And after breakfast, I was like, I literally like, okay, I cooked breakfast and I made these blueberry it's supposed to be blueberry muffins, but the way I put it in made it into like blueberry bread, but it's still super delicious. Look. Anyways, point being is I haven't moved other than to cook and then poop and then do freaky stuff with the guy. But besides that, I'm telling you that you definitely need to be more considerate about your time, your energy, what you're putting your energy into, who you're giving that to, who you're conversating with, because all that really does play a major role in regards to your investments and stuff that you want to keep around you, people who you want to keep around you. All this plays a role in your life. Who you conversate with, the choices you make, what you put energy into, and a lot of times maybe you do need to do it. Like I said, sit down sometime, myself, just a little you time, little time for you and your boo or whatever. Hey, or whatever. Hey. Don't move unless you want to make some blueberry bread, which is delicious. I did that, okay? Mm. Y'all don't even know how good this is. Y'all don't even know. But anyways, whoever you are, Aries, I feel like you don't have a choice here with the Lovers card being present. That is Gemini energy. The Lovers always talks about having some sort of choice to make. But if you are this Empress, that means you're definitely going to be attracting some sort of serious love connection towards you if that's what you so desire. But if not, I feel like you always have the choice to keep working on yourself as well. So the Lovers could just be say in regards to your choice, you could possibly love someone else, or you always could choose to love only yourself at this time. That's really what you feel like you want to do. I feel like with the Empress card being present, you're definitely going to do whatever is best for you at this time. That's what you're definitely being called to do, is to take the time out to reflect, to meditate here with the Four of Cups, to really get things into perspective in regards to maybe the life that you want here with the Four of Cups, so you can get that fourth cup up there, that magic cup that, it's like you're trying to, I feel like, get whatever it is that you're wanting out of this life, whether it be like, a certain type of career or a certain type of lifestyle or a certain type of like, relationship or something like whatever. I feel like you're definitely going to be having some sort of choice to make, because especially at this time, last card that came out was Judgment. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely making sort of judgment call, especially with this Judgment. It's like there's a mirror sitting in front of another mirror. This could definitely be in regards to like a twin flame or a lover's connection here. Yeah, because usually, like, you see how these flamingos are like, making the heart, which is, oh, sorry, it's making like the little heart, which is so cute. And then, like, there's like the mirror, which is like, it's kind of like giving like the birds how it's like they're both a mirror of each other. And so this could definitely be someone who you feel like there's a deep connection with, who you have to make some sort of judgment call to here. But you know what? We're gonna need clarification on this right now. But either way, the overall energy I said was the Tower card, so it's definitely gonna be a major like surprise, a shock, something that's gonna be very unexpected here. Ooh. So at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So you're definitely gonna be at this time listening to your heart, not overthinking things. Not trying to do stuff that's logical, but actually just going with what you're feeling, like being true to your heart, which is good. And at the top of the deck, which again is the Hierophant, I feel like you're definitely, like, what strikes out to me is that eye at the top of the pyramid. It gives me third eye chakra. So whatever I feel like you've been, like, being called to do, even in your third eye or your gut instinct or your conscious or your intuition, whatever name you want to call it, whatever that thing is that's guiding you, your morals, your values, or whatever that guiding factor is, I feel like you're definitely going to be listening to it. I'm still blurry. Yeah, I'm still blurry. Okay, there we are. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you're definitely gonna be doing, I feel like, what's best for you. Which there's nothing wrong with that, Aries. Sometimes you do have to do what's best for you, because you're the only one who's, is walking in your shoes and knows what you're going through. So at the end of the day, it feels like maybe you do have to do what's best for you, okay? Yeah, the Eight of Swords was literally clarified by the Emperor. You bossing up and making sort of decision, okay? She's not or not, but yeah, I feel like you're kind of being slow. So let's go. Ooh, baby. I was just saying this. I feel like you're being a bit like slow in regards to making this decision, because you want to do it out of a place of balance with the Temperance card being present. Well, what struck out to me was that turtle at the bottom with that Emperor card there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's like that brown turtle. Yeah, it's what stuck out to me. I feel like you're definitely taking your time in regards to making some sort of decision. Maybe let's say it's a major life decision, about maybe what you want to do next, or where you want to live next, or where you want to work at next, or who you want to love next. I don't know, it's some sort of major decision. I feel like, you definitely want to, like, don't want to make mistakes, because maybe there's people who could be, whether you know it or not, are kind of looking at you as you make some sort of decision here. Because if you look closely at that card, there's like people like right to the side of that Emperor's throne. So I feel like you're taking the time out, because like I said, you're not paying attention to them. So you could be isolating or have your back turned toward these people as you're in this Temperance energy. Working on yourself to make the right decision out of a place of balance, out of peace, to do what's best for, like I said, from you. So it's like you're really weighing out your options. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to do what's right here. So clarify the Ten of Swords though for Aries, Sun and Rising and Venus for the month of May. What do you got here for What do you got here for the Ten of Swords for Aries for the month of May? Clarify the Ten of Swords for Aries. I'm hearing that one song from Rags. I follow my dreams. You think they were nightmares, the way they scream. I make them believe. Ooh, yeah. Someday, someday, I'm gonna be the next big thing. I'm not sure how that applies, but I was hearing that like clear as day for some reason. And that song is called Someday, if you want to look that up. But that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Ten of Swords is a little clarified by the Moon card. So I feel like whatever backstabbing or betrayal, whatever painful ending here, or maybe it's some sort of death and rebirth here, I feel like this is what was needed for you to actually like take that walk down the Moon card here, this Pisces Cancer energy. Also, if you see, look closer, like a man walking, like, up this lake here, like walking out of the waters. I feel like you're now starting to actually, like, tap into like the unknown, your subconscious fears and stuff like that. I thought maybe previously you could have been like maybe you previously were avoiding this, but I feel like this Ten of Swords is backstabbing, this betrayal, or maybe some painful ending, or maybe some death and rebirth process was necessary in order for you to really start tapping into this feminine side of you, for you to start trusting your feelings more, to start, like, I feel like, working with your subconscious fears. Yeah. But Ten of Swords is also clarified by the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. For you to, I feel like, be more confident here with the King of Wands being present. That's you, Aries, or Sagittarius energy. In regards to this King of Pentacles. So you can actually start going towards things that can make you, excuse me, that can get you in a place where you're well off. Okay, King of Pentacles is someone who's very well off, doing very well financially. It could be a business savvy man or masculine. It also could be someone who's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Earth energy, but does not have to be. It's just someone who's very well off and is husband or wife material, who I feel like is ready to settle down, but also, like, having several businesses, they're dealing with. Now, if not, this could be someone who is, I feel like this could be someone who is definitely having secrets about maybe a third party, but I don't know. Take that as it resonates. But definitely, Aries, I feel like you're definitely in this hermit energy, isolating at this time, going within, reflecting at this time, because I feel like you're searching, soul searching, to going through a dark night of souls, or soul searching, going through some sort of death and rebirth process. What I keep hearing for you, in order to, I said, to come up like, like a phoenix from the ash, if that makes sense. This is just the title card. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Swords here for Aries, Sun, and Rising Venus for the month of May. Ooh. Oh, this is so beautiful. Aries. I always have to integrate with, like, one of them popped up, so I took both. You have the World card and the Queen of Cups upright. So this is the clarification for the Seven of Swords. So for you guys, I feel like if you guys did go through some sort of backstab or betrayal or some sort of, like, painful ending, this could be you guys just kind of, like, moving in silence, which could be the Seven of Swords kind of being a bit sneaky about maybe closing off an old cycle to start a brand new one here. Okay, you're listening to your heart with the Queen of Cups being present. And also, that's like guys could be, like, not telling everyone what you're about to do, because maybe if previously you were backstabbed or betrayed by someone who was close to you, I feel like that kind of, like, kind of made you, like, be more cautious. Like I said, be more aware. Like, I'm hearing proceed with caution in regards to, like I said, who you surround yourself with, who you call a friend, or who, even family members who you, coerce with. Yeah, because with the Three of Wands being present, I don't think it's a strong sense. What you're doing right now is you're making the conscious decision to actually go towards the things that you want. Three of Wands being present, you're making a decision here to walk away from, I feel like, these Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy. Anything that kept you stuck in your head, never knowing how things are going with the Eight of Swords being present, or feeling like it kept you up late at night, never knowing with the Nine of Swords, you're walking away from this stuff, because this isn't what's going to serve you at this time. It's being stuck in your head, and being overthinking and worrying, and, out late at night, stressing out about stuff that, it's not going to make any difference. So it's like, why would you even continue to stress about stuff that isn't going to help you, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you're getting rid of anything at this point that's even bringing this type of stressful energy onto you. Any type of, like, anxiety or depression, or, trouble sleeping. It's like anything that's troubling you, you're now actually going to start dealing with these issues. Whether it be cutting it off, or maybe, I don't know what, or listening to your heart in regards to maybe why you're feeling these type of ways, or about people who make you feel this type of way. It's like, either way, I'm feeling like you're now starting to move more consciously. You're listening to your heart. You're trying to figure out, like, what's causing certain problems, and it's like you're getting rid of things accordingly. So it's like you're finding problems, and whenever a problem arises, it's like you correct it the best way you know how. Maybe I say you don't need a big group of people to see that you have corrected the problem. You just, it's almost like, as long as you know that you got to handle it, then that's all that matters. It's like, that you and God got whatever situation handled here, okay? You don't need, like, everybody be looking at you in order for you to know, like, okay, the problem got handled. Like I said, you're moving in silence because maybe you don't want everyone to know your business. And I feel like maybe also if you guys have took the time out to withdraw, to isolate, to meditate, to get things in perspective. I feel like these could be other people here who, let's say, who tried to backstab and betray you or put some sort of painful ending to you. This could be these people who are now stuck in their head with the Eight of Swords being present and the Nine of Swords being here. This could be them. I said this isn't you guys chopping off negative energies that are like causing you to stress and freak out and be up late at night worrying about things. These could be these people who are now stressed, stuck in their head, who can't sleep at night because they know what they have tried to do to you here, Aries. And it's like now that you're pulling back your energy, it's like now they're stressed, wondering, oh, well, did the backstabbing work? Do they know or something like that? But it's like I feel like these people don't know that you have secretly closed off a cycle and is now moving forward, no longer even focused on these negative energies. So that's like you're letting go of everything that's not serving you. You know what needs to go, and it's like I feel like now you're starting to actually take the initiative to actually go towards these things, especially with the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're meditating and praying right now. This Eight of Wands, this sort of fast movement, or it could be a lot of text, phone calls, emails, or you have sort of a lot of forward momentum here. Maybe I said if it's a job, you could have a lot of progress in a job here. Yeah, after some sort of Three of Swords, after some sort of heartbreaking situation here. Yeah, with this Two of Cups. It's after I feel like you had some sort of heartbreak situation here. Either someone broke your heart or you could have broke someone else's heart. I'm not sure your take the story resonates. But this is someone who I feel like, it was what was needed, some sort of heartbreak so that it could put you in this Empress energy. So it could, like, teach you how to love yourself better, to know what you deserve, to know your worth so you won't settle for less, so you won't, be around people who won't appreciate you, who will only play mind games with you. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands, I feel like you're definitely being held in high honor at this time, or you will be, you are going to be held in high honor with Six of Wands being present against sort of public recognition after maybe some sort of tough times. With the Knight of Swords, this could be something that's going to be happening very fast. I feel like you definitely could be moving quickly here towards someone who's, I thought this could be someone moving quickly to you, who's being held in high honor. You could be the one being held in high honor, getting a lot of public recognition after a lot of difficulty, Aries. Or this could be someone coming to you because they see you are being held in high honor. And they see you getting a lot of public recognition after maybe some sort of difficulty. It's like you came out victorious. Here we got a card for the Six of Wands. Led by the Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Too many. We got a Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like someone could be rushing towards someone very quickly here. This is like now the Seven of Cups being the reverse, like the fog of confusion has lifted here. I feel like the veil has lifted about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely, I feel like it could be a choice in lovers. It's like maybe this one could be doing some sort of Queen of Wands, an Aries or a Sagittarius, or someone who, the Queen of Wands being reversed could be someone who's very mad. Someone who's, I feel like, oh my gosh, I hear she's very mad, like mean. But it's like she kept trying to keep someone confused. Maybe that's what the Three of Swords was. I said someone that was heartbroken because someone sees through the fog. Someone sees through the illusions. It's like someone is now seeing things clearly. Yeah, that now no one wants to invest into this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone no one wants to invest in this Queen of Wands and make a sort of judgment call that may possibly leave a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone who's very insecure. And someone who I feel like needs everyone's eyes just to feel seen because she's not confident within herself. Yeah, I feel like this is what you like kind of like a wake up call here for you, Aries. Maybe that's what the Tower card is. This is like the wake up call. That's what this is. This is giving me wake up call energy. If there was any backstabbing, betrayal going on, it's because I said you needed to check who you are so affiliating yourself with, because birds of a feather will flock together. And by law, if say something happens, it's like if you're hanging around a bunch of people, you could be guilty through affiliation. That's kind of that same way in the spirit world, as I'm hearing. Like, God can't bless you with a bunch of other people who are on a lower frequency because they're going to, take what the blessings that God's trying to give you for you. So it's like God, I feel like, made put you in the situation here, like, help guide you out of the situation because He needed you to see what was for you and what was not for you. He needed you to wake up, I said, have the Like, like I'm hearing, you can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's like there was like a fog that was like, not letting you see things correctly about the people you were surrounding yourself with. But it's like now you're bossing up. Now you're realizing things. You're now starting to see the secrets that was hidden here before. It's like now you're closing out cycles that are no longer serving you, but it's like it's building self-doubt. It's stagnating you. It's making you like, second guess yourself and messing with your finances and trying to, stop you from moving forward towards the things that God has for you. But I thought I said this all happened for a reason. There was nothing that was done here by mistake. So I feel like God is put you through the situation here to help you learn, pretty much how to trust yourself more, how to listen to your intuition, how to close out old cycles and move forward towards the things that you truly want by listening to your heart as the Queen of Cups. I said, you're definitely taking the time out to listen more, to be more intuitive with your feelings, be more in touch with your feminine side. Oh, that's what a lot of you Aries have a problem with. Maybe I said, maybe previously you needed some sort of Queen of Wands in the rest because you weren't very in touch with your feminine side. Yeah, you weren't in touch with your feminine side, which is why maybe previously you weren't listening to your heart about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone who's very insecure, someone who I said who isn't confident in themselves, someone who possibly needs a lot of people around them or something like that just to feel good about themselves. But this is someone who I feel like, kept you in illusions or confusions, okay? And now I feel like someone that's, like I said, stressed because someone wants to leave. It's like the Queen of Wands, I feel like she's stressed out because someone is being held in high honor. Someone is moving away towards this Empress. It's like someone's going towards an Empress. Because let me show you how these cards fell out. Okay, after the Queen of Wands, this is all underneath the Judgment. It was the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So definitely someone is now, I said, seeing things clearly. The fog is lifting. The Seven Chalices and the Queen of Wands. Someone's now seeing this Queen of Wands for whoever she truly is. Good or bad, they're seeing the truth about it. Yeah, and with the Knight of Pentacles being the verse, it's like someone is now choosing to no longer invest in this Queen of Wands here. Just how the cards fell out. It's like you see this Knight of Pentacles is moving away from this Queen of Wands, but it's like the back has turned to this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe she doesn't even know that he's leaving, but it's like, she's worried and stressed because maybe, like, she doesn't know. I said, if this isn't you, this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, this could be people around you who try to play mind games with you, Aries, who try to stop you and stagnate you. Now they're the ones who stressed out, not knowing where to go. And maybe previously they had you like this. Yeah, it's like, because, what goes around comes around. That's how karma works. You get back what you put in tenfold. So these people wanted you to feel stuck and, stagnant and not knowing where you're going and second-guessing yourself and wanting to backstab and betray you. Well, God turned the tables on them. Now you're the one who's going to be freed, and these people are now stuck in their head and stressed out and not knowing which way to go. While you're like, it's like you're making your sweet escape silently. As you're moving in silence at this time. With the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Empress finger, I feel like you definitely could be going towards some sort of Empress if you are the masculine. It's like you could be leaving one situation to go towards someone who you feel like is definitely more fitting. But after you took the time out to love yourself, to meditate, to pray more, to get in touch with your feminine side, to listen to your heart, to heal your heart so that you won't have these emotional blockages, so you won't be, non-receptive to actual true love. So right now you're definitely going to be giving a choice, and at the end you're going to make some sort of judgment call. And I feel like, with the Knight of Cups, at the bottom of this deck, you definitely need to listen to your heart. Let that be your guide at this time. That's why God gave you your heart. With the Sun card being the reverse. Because I feel like whatever you figured out about this situation that you are currently in, whatever news you found out, it did not make you happy. The Leo card is in the reverse. Whatever news you figured out, the Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Because you were definitely not getting that equal give and take. At the top of the deck was the Six of Pentacles. You weren't getting your fair share. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone was shortchanging you, not giving you what you were worth. And maybe that's what you figured out. That's why you're possibly leaving. Because someone wasn't trying to give you what you were worthy of. So if someone doesn't want to give you what you know you deserve, well, you go get it somewhere else. God has something better for you. These people are going to watch you get blessed. If they didn't want to treat you right and do right by you, don't worry. God can bless you in many ways. God works in mysterious ways. So if these people don't want to give what's rightfully owed to you, God will use someone else to bless you. So don't worry about this situation. God will handle them. It's like he's going to continue doing what he's been doing for you. So just keep going about your day. You don't even know how it's going to work out, how God's going to do what he's going to do. Just know he's going to do it. because won't he do it every time? All right, amen, amen. All right, okay. Shoot. Now, let's get a few oracle cards here for you, Aries. Okay. So we got which animal spirit guide? Let's talk about Aries for the month of let's say April, May. What and as an angel, what animal oracle animal? Jeez, what's that called? Wild unknown animal spirit. I don't know why I had a brain fart. Yeah, what is the wild unknown animal spirit? Which wild unknown animal spirit would best help out Aries? I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied, like having brain farts randomly. Golden egg. That's what I was telling you about the Four of Cups. The golden egg talks about there's a message at the center of your heart. Once again, like I told you with the Queen of Cups, listening to your heart. Knight of Cups at the bottom, listening to your heart, moving with your heart, trusting your feelings. I feel like that's definitely going to be what you're going to be called to do right now this time. If you want to be happy, with the dragon card at the bottom of the deck, you're seeing things for what they truly are at this time. Believe what you're seeing, Aries. Do not second guess yourself. You are seeing the world and yourself correctly. Do not second guess. This is the confirmation. You're not delusional. You're not crazy. You're not, how can I say this? Jealous, if that's what people are calling you or whatever. It's like all these things people are trying to project onto you. That's actually how they're feeling about themselves, okay? Some people are jealous of you. Some people, are crazy, but it's not you, Aries. Listen to that message at your heart. But the thing is, you cannot rush this golden message that's at the center of your heart. You cannot rush it. You cannot force it. The only way you can truly activate this message at your heart is if you sit down. Maybe that's why I'm sitting in a room for us. That's normally for the fire signs. I had to be out, like the Sagittarius and the Leo one. I was outside. But for you guys, I don't know why I was called to actually do it inside. I was like, okay, God, well, normally I don't, but if I need to, I guess I'll do it or whatever. So I thought that's a sign for you guys. For the reason why I'm doing it inside is maybe because you guys, like I told you, need to be sitting on a memory foam mattress, because this mattress is amazing. I've been on it literally, it's 3. I have not moved all day, and I've been up since like 8. And I have barely moved. I'm only about to cook some chicken and then I'm about to leave. Cook me a little dinner. Need some greens or whatever. It says earthworm energy, but it came from the reverse. Earthworm talks about, feeling like the novice in the situation, and like, talking about how maybe you guys are feeling like, a bit like insecure or shy about, what's going on. And so therefore, like, like usually earthworm energy upgrades on how you need to like speak out and risk embarrassment. But I feel like that's the last thing you need to do is let the people who aren't supporting you know how you're feeling, because they're going to take that and use that and manipulate that against you. So I feel like right now, what's being called for you to kind of just keep that inside. Like I said, not let everybody know your business. Look at for Aries, Sun, and Rising Venus. Ooh, we have Shark. Shark talks about being very direct and searching for some sort of truth. I feel like, once again, shark energy is only dangerous when we choose to ignore it or not acknowledge it. So right now, it's actually being called for you to really sit down and try to find the truth in regards to the matter of the situation here. Okay? And that's all that's going to really help you out at this time is truth. You being honest. Raccoon. Raccoon talks about you using a mask to kind of like, whether it be to help you show off a side of you that normally you don't get to see and stuff like that, but it also could be, depending on how you use it, it's to your detriment, like, keeping on a mask where, like, it's like you're hiding a part of you that, you really need to let out. So pretty much you have to see whether or not you're using your mask correctly or not. Is this mask that you're putting on to help, like, you act out a certain part of society that normally you don't get to show? Or are you using the mask like in a negative way, where like you're not showing people like, the real you out of fear? So you can use the mask in a healthy way or in an unhealthy way, but it's more so about how you use it, okay? But Raccoon Energy talks about usually in the when you're using it in the correct way, you need to create new art, because if you don't, you become a starving artist, okay? We have the Phoenix card. I said Phoenix rising from the ashes. I told you, y'all like the Phoenix. The Phoenix talks about burning through past karma, which isn't about burning bridges or running from what actually happened, but actually sitting down and acknowledging that, it's happening. And the more you start to see, it's like the more it's starting to, ooh, 34, 44. Baby, I know I'm on the right track with you guys. it's like you're seeing, like, what needs to be seen. It's like the self-limiting veils is now starting to be released. The more the like the fire of birth, I feel like somewhere definitely down here. So you feel a lot of like stuff going on down in your pelvic bow. That's because of like right now you're burning through the past karma, and right now it's you're seeing things for what they truly are. Because it's like the self-limiting veils are of your unconsciousness is now starting to be lifted. You're now starting to be able to make conscious decisions. And we also have the hyena card being here, which talks about being humor and very witty. But the hyena card talks about maybe someone uses their jokey, fun, comedic side to actually hide behind like what they're actually trying to do. So maybe you guys need to actually take your goals more seriously at this time. That's what I'm hearing. If you truly want stuff, I feel like you have to really be honest with yourself. Like, look, you can lie to the world, that's fine. But when you lie to yourself and you're in denial, I'm sorry, no, I said that wrong. It's you can lie to everybody else, but the worst lie you can tell is to yourself, because then you're in denial, you're delusional, you're living in a la la land where the only person you're fooling is literally yourself. Okay, at least love yourself enough to tell yourself the truth, and that's a fact. Lastly, we have horse energy. Horse energy is one of my favorite animals in the wild animal spirit deck. The horse energy talks about when usually you ride on a horse's back, you're able to accomplish it, like ride it all the way to any goal. So you can accomplish anything that you pretty much set your mind to. And you do this through physical training, like working out and like, stamina and stuff like that. Or it's also through like mental practice, like meditation, like I was telling you, or yoga, something like that, praying more. But the balance of both, like I said, the physicality and the spirituality here. Okay, but usually when you're doing both correctly, that's what's gonna really help you actually accomplish any goal that you set your mind to. And with the rabbit card being at the bottom of the deck, you guys need to definitely practice, like listening. Having a day of silence. Why is it so blurry? Yes, having like a day of silence here would definitely help you out. Because rabbit energy talks about usually how your thoughts and your words shape your future, your reality. So you gotta be mindful about what you're telling yourself, like whether it be either in your head or what you're verbally telling yourself. Because your words literally will shape your destiny, even if it is as a joke. Because look, you can say it as a joke all you want, but at the end of the day, it's still like your body can't tell the difference between a joke or not. Shoot, I mean, a spell is still a spell, whether you mean it or not. Okay. So just be mindful of the things you're telling yourself, because you tell yourself bad things, that's what's usually gonna manifest in your life is these bad things. All right. Let's see which one of these energies are we doing here for Aries? What energies are we doing here for Aries? We have the Knight and the Achiever. Okay. So the Knight and the Achiever, I feel like these are a good combination together. It's like this Knight is like someone's very passionate, right? And the Achiever is like someone's going passionately towards their goals. They're achieving whatever that they want out of this life. Okay. Alright. So it also could definitely be working out, like I told you. Be praying, meditating more. Working out more, getting that body right, getting the mind right. Getting these in perspective here. Yeah, empath and the upright. Someone's now starting to actually listen to the heart. Okay, this is awesome here. We have rebel and intuitive. I feel like definitely at this time, someone is definitely being called to go against the grain, rebel. That's what their intuition is telling them to do, to actually go against the grain. Don't follow societal norms. I'm hearing don't. Oh my God, High School Musical. No, 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 no. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the pro. Oh, oh. Stick to the status quo. So maybe for some of you guys, that's what y'all definitely need to do. Is don't blend in. Don't do what everyone's doing, but do your own thing. We have femme fatale and caregiver. Femme fatale and caregiver talks about how someone definitely, I feel like, is caring for themselves. Being more empathetic. Because, a caregiver is someone very sweet, very loving, very kind. And with femme fatale, I feel like this is someone who I feel like is definitely, like, you look at this card, like this woman is holding on tight to this masculine. That's helping the chicken unthaw. It's like this is someone who's holding on tight to this masculine. I thought that's what you could have done with someone who's holding on very tight to you if you are the masculine. Or if not, this is I feel like someone who's definitely trying to hold on tight to whoever you are, Aries. I said it depends on which part you play. So if you're the feminine, or if you are feminine, you're holding on tight to whoever your masculine is. But if not this, I feel like this is definitely someone who trying to hold on tight to you. But beware, this person is a Medusa. This is a snake in the grass. Okay. Yeah, it says that you're a sage. Oftentimes, like someone's definitely seeing the magic you possess, but maybe I said you're not letting everyone know like what your next move is. But I feel like that's very much so. Right now, you could be in the trickster energy that I told you, because the mask is what I get from trickster energy. It's like you're pretty much like the trickster is someone who's like plays games or doesn't really show people like their true hand. It's like ooh, I can get it. This trickster is like looking out there like the smoking that cigar, but it's like looks like this fun-loving clown. I feel like maybe you might portray yourself one way, but deep down inside you know that you're actually not something to be played with. Okay? Let's get your oracles here. Advice cards for Aries for the month of May. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. What do I have for Aries for the month of May? Inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. This goes hand in hand, so I'll just tell you about how your heart was literally going to give you all the answers you need. All the answers that you're searching for, that you're looking for at this time, is literally inside of you. In your inner temple. Your inner temple is literally your heart. The love that you're looking for actually lies dormant inside of you. It says, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. Maybe some of you guys have been in a cave or been isolating at this time that I told you. Maybe pretty soon it might be time for you to actually start going towards the things that you want. As you are starting to heal, it is going to require you to actually start taking action towards the things that you want. Okay, geez, why it takes a while for that to actually focus. We have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Once again, you need to listen to your heart in regards to what stuff you actually are wanting here. It's forever for it to get straight to get focused. Alright. But yeah, you have to actually listen to your heart in regards to the things that you want in your life. Like, whatever is not helping you, it is stressing you out, it is, causing you to, be in a more stagnant energy. That's what's gotta go. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this is what I always tell people. Pretty much, if I feel like maybe you guys were hesitant to go down a certain path or to do something that your heart's been guiding you to do for the longest time, I feel like it's telling you, if you knew that this road was supported and you were going to get nothing but money and love and like everything that you like ever dreamed of, like the dream house, the dream job, everything you wanted was on the other side of this decision, it's like, wouldn't you have already taken it? I thought that's pretty much what's happening to you. To come out of the cave, to take the action, to get rid of the stuff that isn't serving you, and go towards the stuff that you've been wanting. And maybe I say maybe you're scared of actually having. Some people are fearful of success. Some people are actually scared of getting the things that they really desire because maybe they feel like that they're not worthy of it. I feel like for you guys, that's what it's calling you here to do. So actually go for it, because this road that you're hesitating from, the road that you keep like second guessing or you're scared of or you're overthinking, it's like this road is actually high key supported by God. God's actually trying to guide you down this path for a reason. So the more you actually go towards it, it's like the more you're gonna feel really good about it. Your intuition is even guiding you to do so. God, your angels, your spirit team, your benevolence, everything is telling you go down the path. Because right now you're going through, like I told you earlier, a spiritual awakening. You have energetic upgrades and a new way of being and integration. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely waking up at this time. It's like maybe you guys have been in a deep slumber, and I said earlier, come out of the cave. I feel that's definitely what you're doing at this time. You're coming out. If you can focus.
You put the some tags.
Some.
The thumb tags.
That's gone.
It's on. Oh, you had it on.
Did I leave earlier yesterday? Yeah, I left. Yeah, I took them. I'll do that later. Why? Hold on, you doing this for cloud. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, you're definitely going through some sort of spiritual awakening at this time. But right now, it's like the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? So that's what I was talking earlier. Some of you are really stressing out and hesitant or trying your best not to like let something fall. It's like if you look closer at this picture, it says, what are you clinging onto? Please focus. Okay, well, it says, what are you clinging onto? And if you look closely, it's like this is big, scary gate, right? But right behind that gate is a beautiful garden. That's telling you pretty much if you only knew what was on the other side, you would let this big, scary tower fall. That's this tower card here. I feel like this is what's happening. God's destroying something in your life, and you're so scared you're trying to keep it together, but God's telling you, let it fall. No, let it fall. Let it fall. Stop trying to delay it. It's going to fall. It was never built on a steady ground. It was gonna fall regardless, whether you held it together or not. So God's trying to like guide you away from this crumbling tower because past the tower is this beautiful garden with everything that you've ever wanted. It's like, like I'm here, like, how before Adam and Eve bit off the fruit, it's like everything that you want is in this beautiful garden, and God's trying to guide you to it because He knows you deserve it, Aries. But it's like you're second guessing it. Let's say you're trying to go with the flow of like of what people are doing around you, but don't trust these energies. God has something designed specifically for you that's meant for you. That's why He's doing this for you. But you gotta let it fall. Stop trying to fight God. If it's falling, ask yourself, maybe it's falling for a reason. Why are you trying to keep it together? What purpose is it serving in your life? Do you truly think you can get whatever this thing was giving you somewhere else or some other way? You feel like this is the only thing that can give you, like if it's a job, this is the only job in the world that can give you whatever position you're at now? Like say if like I don't know if you're like I don't know, I'll make up a position like you're a hostess. You don't think this is the only job that pays $12 an hour with tips, which is good for like I think a hostess, like cause it's like 12 with tips. That's good. Okay, look, I know that, but anyways, it's telling you like there's more than one way to get this whatever this tower that's falling, whatever this thing was giving you. There's more than one way for God to give it to you. Okay, so let it fall so God can give you something even better. What says priestess? How are you being called to step up and lead? That's what it's telling you earlier with come out of the cave. It's not like things are falling apart. It's because it's supposed to. Right now, God's calling you up to lead. Okay, you've been through some stuff. Like the priestess, if you've been like secluding yourself and like isolating yourself, a priestess is like someone who has a lot of information, but it's like they're not letting everyone know it. I feel like right now is the time for God's telling you to come up, to come out of your cave, share your voice, and lead people at this time. Like come out of that cave and start to lead people because people need your guidance. People need your your intuitiveness. Cause I feel like a lot of people are gonna start going through what you're going through too, but they need you to step up and be that leader, be that emperor. Because there's people, whether you know it or not, like in this picture, there are people watching you. They're looking to you for guidance. And right now, a lot of people are lost. It's like the blind leading the blind out here, but it's like you're the only one with knowledge. You're the only one with intuition, with guidance from God. It's like you're hiding yourself, but God's telling you, no, 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 come out. Okay, it says take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. For some of you guys, if y'all been working tirelessly day in and day out, get off of that. God does not want you working a 9 to 5, like like having work 5 days a week where you can't take care of yourself, and you can't do the things like go towards your dreams. Like maybe if you do work a 9 to 5, but you always wanted to be like I don't know, like a dancer, or maybe you wanted to start your own business, or do something online, or I don't know, whatever the dream you ever had. Everyone has a dream. So you like how can you actually start taking steps to get toward the dream is what it's saying. Stop working this 9 to 5 that isn't getting you where you want to go. We have to, it's like you are making ends meet, but you're literally kind of living like paycheck to paycheck. It's like, how are you being called to step up to lead? It needs you to, it requires you taking, to trust the path and where you're being led. So I know you're going through a spiritual awakening. So right now you need to share your voice because you need to come out this cave because right now you're going to be a leader. You're going to be possibly going to be listening to whatever you have to say at this time here, Aries. The thing is, you need to trust this. You need to let whatever's gonna fall, fall. It's gonna fall regardless whether you're there or not. You can either fall with it or you can watch it fall from afar safely. Hmm. Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing here for you. Let's see. It says V Spirit. Sweet results await. That's what I was telling you. If only you knew what God was trying to get you, you would let everything fall. If you knew what God was trying to do, you would stop resisting. You would let whatever tower is falling fall. You would actually help push it further if you knew it. But the thing is, I said, that's the only thing you don't know. But the thing is, luck is on your side, but it's like you're not trusting in it. You're not trusting your heart. You're not trusting your emotions. You're trying to think too logically about how God is moving. And God's not going to logically make sense to us humans. Okay, so I feel like you need to stop like trying to overthink because it's like you're never gonna know. Sometimes you just need to have that blind leap of faith and learn to just trust where God's trying to lead you. It says horse spirit. Oh, horse is here twice. It says freedom is yours. So that freedom that you are longing for, that's it. If you're tired working a 9 to 5 and getting when it feels like nowhere, like stuck in like a rat hole, like doing the day in, day out, like usual mundane things, it's telling you that God's trying to get you a sweet escape. God is trying to guide you out of something that's never ending, like a never ending cycle of misery and working and working like a work. It's like get up, work, sleep, get up, work, sleep, get up, work, sleep. Like getting out of that cycle and getting onto something that's more to your liking. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in between. And that's where you are kind of right now. It's like you're in this kind of limbo with the flamingo spirit. So I was like, right now at this time, you're definitely kind of, it's like you're in a transitional phase. Like you are going through a spiritual awakening. You are like, starting to integrate, have a new beginning. But during this time, it's like things could be a bit like, like you don't really know. But it's telling you to enjoy the in between because this is also part of the process. And, kind of like I said, while you're in this phase right now in your life, journal this down. Like write down how this feeling is. That's like later you're gonna be called to think back to this moment to help lead other people who are going to be going through the similar things that you went through because you are going to be a leader, Aries, whether you know it or not. Snake spirit, time to heal. I feel that's definitely something that you are definitely doing right now. So in between time, you're going to be, taking the time out to heal, to meditate, to get things in perspective. But when it's time for you to come out of your cave, you'll know. You will know. Like the high priest says, your intuition is guiding you. You will know it's time to get out. If that's what you've been doing right now, is healing, shedding this old skin, shedding things that don't longer serve you. Let's prepare you for, like something else. Because the snake sheds its skin, and usually when it's done shedding, it has this new, like cleaner like skin on it. But that's what it's gonna do. You're going through this like time of shedding and getting rid of things that no longer serve you, because you're about to come out as a brand new, like like I said, a phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. Squirrel spirit, it says believe in yourself. That's what you need to do at this time. It's just believe. I said believing means I said even though you don't see it, you just have faith it's gonna work out. Because we walk by faith, not by sight. Okay. That's what I always tell y'all. If you really are a worker of God, an angel of God, we don't walk by sight. Okay, because be careful because everything is not what it seems. Selena Gomez told us that. All right. Be careful not to mess with the balance of things because everything is not what it seems. Yeah, it says Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusions. Like I was just saying, everything is not what it seems. But you'll know the more, like, in time, and with time, truth will start to reveal itself. But until then, it's telling you to do your own thing and focus on you. Because I feel like in due time, you're going to see what was true and what was not. Right now, before since you don't really know, just trust your heart. Trust yourself. Trust with your own heart, your emotions, with your body, your mind, your spirit, your intuition, your conscious, whatever you want to call it, your gut instinct. Trust yourself. You know what you know. You're not crazy. You're not delusional. You're not, I'm not sure people say like, oh, you're bugging, or you overthinking, or oh, that's crazy. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe for you guys it is, but I know what I saw. I know how I'm feeling, and if I'm being called to go down this path, I'm going down this path. You ain't gotta agree with me. You can agree to disagree. We can do that, but you ain't gotta support me. But I'm still gonna do this, because at the end of the day, I feel like this is what's best for me. Now you can support me or you can kick rocks. Point blank, period. Bottom of the deck. Trust the great mystery with the well spirit. Well is water, more earth energy. I tell you, you need to trust where you're being led. God got you at this time, but the thing is, you can't second guess God. It's kind of like what I'm hearing. It's like when Peter was walking on water, like with God and with Jesus, and Jesus was like telling Peter that it's okay, but the second he took his eyes off of God, off of Jesus, he started to sink and drown in the water. Something like that. Do not take your eyes off of God. If you walking on water with God and God is letting you sink, why would you start to take your eyes off of God? Why would you want to start sinking? That's what I'm hearing. Just trust God. It may not make sense. You don't know why you're walking on water with God, but just know that you're doing it. Just know you don't want to sink, so therefore I'm not taking my eyes off of God, because if I do, I know I'm going down. At least I've got enough faith to know God got me. And if God be for you, then who can be against you? It don't matter what no one says. People can say whatever they want to say. Like, it makes me think of Noah and the Ark. How people were like talking mad crap about Noah, about, oh, why are you building this big old boat and bloop de boop blue, and oh, you're so crazy because it hasn't rained in so long and whatever. But when God made it rain and it flooded the entire earth, don't you know they were all running to Him, running to Noah in the Ark? But while he was building the ark, they were calling him crazy, delusional. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, yeah, that's how it's gonna be with you. God's like kind of using you as a way to get His message across to other people who don't believe. But you need to actually walk by faith and not question God. You'll see why God's telling you to do what He's doing. Or you'll see why God's telling you to do what you're doing when He wants to. Have faith to know that God's just gonna do it. Period. Alright. Should I do any more cards? We'll do this last one, and then we'll call it quits for you, Aries, and then that'll be it for the fire signs. And for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus. I'm gonna make today magical with positive affirmations. It says, I am energized by my passion. That's what I was telling you earlier. Start doing things that's gonna make you happy. So if you're a dancer, if you're a writer, if you are start your own business or something like that, do it. Do things that make you happy. At the end of the day, that's what you're gonna be needing to do anyways. Find a new source of income, because a lot of things are gonna start crashing down here because we're near the end days, okay? So a lot of stuff's gonna start happening that maybe we thought were never gonna happen. So at this time, your heart's telling you to do something. So it's likely trying to guide you and prepare you for what's about to come down in the near future, okay? But it says, I am stronger than I think. Yeah, okay, so don't worry about what's going on, because you are stronger than you think here, Aries, If nothing killed you yet, you're still ticking, right? So just have more faith in that. Like, you can make it through whatever. I am enough. You always have been. All you need is you and God, and that's it. If you got those two things, then shoot. Who cares? It'll be you and God against the world, like it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be in the world, but not of it. Because greater is He that is in me than he that is in this world. Because we all know who's the ruler of this world. And it ain't God. It says, I know my worth. See, that's that Empress energy. I'm telling you, some of you could be embodying, I don't care if you're a man or woman, doesn't matter. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies. Right now, men, you could be embodying this I know my worth Empress energy as well, because you know what you deserve. You know you shouldn't be breaking your back doing overtime for, to get whatever results you're getting where you're not even happy. Shoot, probably running yourself ragged, just trying to get, the things that you need, when it can be done in such a better way. Okay, this is it. It says, you are valuable. You're one in a million, Aries. Don't forget it. You'll grow beautifully in your own way. Yeah, that's that rebel energy. No two people are the same. No two people's paths and journeys are the same. You're going to grow beautifully and uniquely in your own way, Aries. So trust where you're being led, okay? That's because someone else's walk or journey is different or shorter, or they went about it a certain way. That was theirs. Trust yours. And don't look for other people for confirmation, you know? Can't no one tell you how to walk in a mile in your shoes. They're not you. The most people you can ask for help is yourself and God. That's literally all you can really get. Your mom can't tell you what walking in your shoes is like. They ain't you. No one is. But you have to start believing. It says, I am capable. You are enough. You are valuable. You are capable of having any and everything that you desire, Aries. So don't you ever give up on yourself because you deserve nothing less than the best. You're worthy of it. You work hard for it. You deserve it. And don't let no one ever try to make you feel like you are less than what you deserve. It says, I have a voice that matters. And you do. Look, I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to be leaders. People are going to going to really start listening to your voice. If you think your voice doesn't matter now, baby, watch. You want to have a whole group of maybe a nation listening to your voice because that's how powerful it is. And if you don't believe me, well, at least take a walk on the wild side with God. Let Him show you how important your voice is. Just take a chance. Hearing that Kelly Clarkson song. I spread my wings and I learn how to fly. I do what it takes till I touch the sky. I gotta make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Break away. Break away. That is the end of your reading, Aries. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe because those push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that, okay? But yeah, this is the end of your reading. If you guys did enjoy, please do all that fun jazz. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.
Bye, bye.